Good morning. It is Saturday and I am headed over to my parents' house because today we are doing a garage declutter. And today is a special day, not only because we're decluttering, but also because there is a local high school nearby that is doing a bulk item drop-off. So they're accepting literally everything from mattresses, electronics, furniture, you name it, they're taking it all. Today, I'm also going to be having more help than I've had in the past other videos, so I hope that means we can get a lot more done. I'm just hoping that my dad's going to be more open to letting stuff go today, because I talked to him last night and I was like, are you ready for tomorrow? And he said, I guess, like, there's nothing really that I need to get rid of. And I was like, yes, there is. Okay, so this is what we're working with today. So there's actually some more stuff added to this side. If you guys remember from the last video, I kind of cleared all this. So we'll see how much of this stuff we can take out today. So for the first 10 to 20 minutes, me and my brother started pulling stuff out by ourselves, and we started pulling out stuff that we both knew that we wanted to get rid of. So for example, this television I tried to get rid of in the last video, but it was way too heavy for me to do it on my own. So here I had my brother's help. Here my dad finally comes out, and me and my brother are just going through some stuff, showing him and asking questions if he's going to use this or if it's something that he needs. And we're kind of just going through some things and taking them out as we go. So as we are taking stuff out, we are putting some of the things into the bed of the truck. So we're trying to fill this up as much as we can with stuff so we can go drop it off. This right here we found is my old crib. Yes, my crib. This crib has been with us as long as I've been alive. So this crib of mine was leaning against the wall in the corner for as long as I can remember, probably since we moved into this house over 20 years ago. And I was happy that we actually were able to move enough stuff so we could actually get to the wall and grab the crib. So that was nice to finally see. I haven't been able to touch or come near the wall in forever. So we were able to pull out the crib, and it's not very sentimental to me. I don't really care about it, so I made the choice of letting this go. Here's where you can see that, you know, we can actually get to the wall and actually get to the stuff that was leaning against the wall. So we were able to go through all this as well. In that back corner is actually our heater, and that was kind of almost covered with stuff too, and that's obviously a very dangerous hazard. And if it's something that we needed to get to, it was going to be very hard to get to because of all the stuff in the way. But now it's so much easier to get to in case we ever need it. So last time I worked on that corner, but I didn't have any help, so some of the stuff was really heavy. And today I do have help, so we cleared almost the entire corner out this time. And now my dad is going through his work stuff and his equipment and sorting through that, but there's a lot, so I don't think we're gonna get through all of that today. We are making so much progress. Check it out. Maybe not this side, but that's fine. We're gonna work on that another time. Right now we have this. And here is the trunk. This is everything we got. We have some old furniture, electronics, literally just random junk that we're gonna go drop off. So when you have a hoarder garage, you tend to find stuff that rats have eaten and gone through, and also rat poop. That's the outcome of that. So we're definitely getting rid of that. I'm glad I'm wearing gloves. One thing I have enjoyed from decluttering the garage is finding things that either I forgot about or someone in my family forgot about and hasn't seen in years. And right now you'll see in a few seconds me finding a box of some of my old stuff that I had before I moved out that I put in and totally forgot about. Oh my hoop! This is my box! Oh! Oh my god! Spice Girls! Oh my god! Oh, look, it's gonna be you! Oh.
Oh my god. Why is it in a blue box? Did they give it to you? Like,
I don't know. Oh my god. My hat! Oh, my hat!
you didn't know where it was?
No! So that was my genuine raw reaction to seeing my box of stuff that I had put in there years ago when I moved out. And honestly, I had no idea where this box was or if I ever was going to see it again. So it was nice to have found it, and now I can actually like go through it and put it somewhere I know it's going to be, because before this it was just under a pile of stuff. Okay, so we have the truck full of stuff, so we're gonna go drive up to the school right now and drop everything off, and then we'll be back and hopefully make another trip. Okay, we're back home and I'm really frustrated and annoyed because apparently the bulk drop-off was canceled. So there are two locations that they're doing this at two schools, and they're both canceled. So we drove up to the school. We're driving around trying to find out where, you know, the dumpsters are and all the people that are working this event, and there's no signs, nothing. And then there's us driving around with our truck full of stuff, and then also I see other people with their trucks full of stuff, and they just are driving around. We're all confused, we don't know what's going on. We drove around everywhere and nothing. So I finally called the phone number on the flyer, and she was basically like, yeah, they're canceled. This is so frustrating because the whole point of this was that, you know, we didn't have to drive all the way to the landfill, and the school is really close by, so it would have been really convenient for us to drive back and forth a couple of times to drop this off. But now everything has changed, so... And we're definitely not putting all this stuff back in the garage, like it's already out, so we're just gonna have to go take a trip to the landfill. But yeah, that was really, really disappointing. Where do I start? Okay, so we ended up coming to the landfill, but we had to take two cars. So what we had to do was we had to separate everything because they take e-waste in one area and then the other stuff went to the other way. So we had to take two cars, and we are dropping off the e-waste right now, and then we're gonna go back home and then I guess put everything back in the garage and organize it. Okay, so we're back from the landfill now, and what we're gonna do is put everything back that we're keeping and trying to find new homes and spots for them, and hopefully it's going to look a lot better than last time when I worked on this by myself, so we'll see. Now we have to figure out where to put all this stuff and hopefully organize it better and see how that turns out. So everything that we are keeping is basically all of this stuff that you see here, and I'm just trying to figure out how to best accommodate the stuff that we are keeping. And it's not going to be looking the best, but it's still way better than it was before. Okay, so here's what we're working with now. There is even more space over here. This is what it currently looks like, but this is not the final result because there's still a few stuff outside that needs to go in here, but my dad's not home. He went to go get food, so when he gets back, he'll figure out where to put everything. So it might change a little bit, but this is what it looks like for now. This chair is taking up space, but I think my dad is replacing his office chair with this one, so this won't be here forever. And I know last time I said that hopefully we will get started on this side, but this side clearly needs a lot of work done still. But we were trying to focus on one area at a time. But on this side, also a lot of things here are going to be sold. So whenever we do a garage sale, we are going to put those out for sale. And there are some other things here that we still have to go through that we have no idea what are in these boxes, but we'll leave that for another time. I am still pretty upset about the whole drop-off thing at the school because I know we probably would have gotten more stuff out if that was open so we could take multiple trips. And taking the stuff to the landfill is just another extra step that we weren't planning to take today, but we had to do that, so that took up more time out of our day. But it's okay. I'm still happy with everything we got through today, and I hope my dad likes his new space in the garage. This is what it currently looks like, and I know it still looks a little crazy. It's not perfect, but we were able to go through a lot of the stuff, and especially my dad, which he was able to go through his tools and equipment, which he hasn't done that in a really long time, so he was finally able to go through that today. Here in this back corner, it would look a little bit better if these bags of clothing were not sitting there, but those are not going to be there forever. They're going to be either donated or sold, so those will be gone. And then there's just other stuff here that my parents and family need to access to, and it's all sitting there, and there's just way more space now than before. And yes, there is a TV back there. That TV we did not get rid of because actually my dad wanted to hold on to that one, which is fine. We also got rid of a lot of other TVs the other day, so he wants to keep a couple of them because they're still in good condition. The other ones were not so much. And then here is the right side of the garage, which looks like a mess, and unfortunately we were not able to go through this today, even though that was part of the plan. But with the whole situation that happened earlier, you guys know, we were not able to go through this side, but we will definitely get to that another time. So I just got home. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I am exhausted. But I'm so glad we had such a productive day. It was definitely way easier to have my dad and my brother helping me out today, other than the other times when it's just by myself. But I don't count those as wasted times trying to do this because I did get rid of a lot of stuff on my own, but having help and more hands is obviously so much better. So I'm really glad that we got a lot done today, more than I've had up until this point. And hopefully next time we can do that again, because you guys saw the other side of the garage just needs a lot of help too. So we're definitely going to work on that another time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It really helps me out and also helps more people see this video, and also just motivates me to keep going because this is a lot of work and it's really physically exhausting. So it feels good when people watch your video and support you. So thank you for that. Also, while you're here, subscribe if you're not already. I post weekly videos all about simple living and decluttering. I'm gonna go take a nice long shower now and relax. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.